What I'm gonna do now? My baby gone.
Baby gotta walk by faith time.
I shouldn't have to bury my child. My child's supposed to bury me.
You gotta walk by faith. You gotta believe in God.
I do.
We're gonna get through it.
Through her sobs and surrounded by grieving family members, Tambrasia Hudson insists her son wasn't one of those kids who gets in trouble and carries a gun. She says he helped her take care of his 4 siblings, went to high school, and sometimes hung out with friends. 16-year-old Pierre Lowry was shot to death by Chicago police Monday night.
No mother should have to go through
No father, no family, no community.
that. Nobody.
Chicago police say the teenager was in a car about 7:30 last night that fit the description of a car involved in an earlier shooting. When they tried to stop that car, they say Lowry ran. Police chased him, and eventually they say Lowry turned and pointed a handgun at the officer, who then shot and killed him. Police say that gun was found at the scene. They say Pierre Lowry was a documented gang member and had prior contact with police. His family says he wasn't perfect, but he didn't need to die.
They portray him like he was a bad kid. I don't like that. They need to get their facts. That's crazy.
First of all, I wasn't even gonna touch this video. You know, the lady we just saw, you know, who was grieving the death of her 16-year-old son. The little boy was shot and killed by cops in Chicago. To that family and to anybody else who have lost a loved one to whether it was white on black violence, black on black violence, or whatever. If you don't lost a loved one, unfortunately, that is a very tragic event for anybody who have to go through it. I think I get it. I think I get why you got so many people come out, get upset, lay down in the middle of the street, they march, they protest. But when a black person kill a black person, you know, it's hardly ever any protest. It seems, from watching TV, only white people kill black people. That's the impression that I would get. When you got a white person who kill a black person, oh man, it upsets black people. I mean, black people who ain't even got nothing to do with it, it's nowhere near the facts of the case, they come out and say it was unjustified. They ain't heard any other facts, but in their mind, it's unjustified. But you got black guys who unjustifiably get killed by other black guys, and I mean, don't nobody blink, don't nobody bats an eye. Why black people so upset? 2 reasons. It's because we'll do anything for some internet fame. People beat their children on camera, humiliate their children on camera. You got people who fight on camera. If there's a camera there, you can expect a performance from black people. So black people come out whenever a white guy kill a black person. They come out, they come out the woodwork, and they feign, you know, to be upset and shocked. Now, the second reason, it brings back some terrible memories. It's like the strange fruit syndrome. You see what I'm saying? When a white guy starts taking the life of black guy, especially unjustifiably, it disturbs black people so much because of everything that's happened in the past. I call it the strange fruit syndrome. They go to, you know, remembering how we hung from trees and telephone poles back in the day. So when a white guy kill a black person, especially unjustifiably, it disturbs them. But you got a black guy who kill a black guy unjustifiably, they don't blink an eye. Those are the 2 reasons. For one, they do anything for some internet fame, anything to go viral. And for 2, they come out because it terribly disturbs black people when white people kill us. Now, I want to deal with the reason why when somebody gets killed by the police especially, you get the family to come out. The family get on camera, they boo-hoo. They ain't even heard the facts, but in their mind, it was unjustified. Now, I understand the loss of life concept that's just gonna stir anybody. But at the same time, it's starting to look like when your family member is laying in that casket, the only thing going through your mind is a big old paycheck. It's starting to look like when these cops kill people, it's starting to look like a payday. I don't understand how you can just say it was unjustified and you haven't even heard the facts. So now, we talked about the problem. Now let's talk about the solution. And I ain't about no marching and asking the white man to do something about it. If y'all want to save lives, Y'all know what y'all need to do? Y'all need to raise these children in a way so that when they turn 16, they won't think riding around shooting at other people, jumping out of cars when the police get behind them, running is a lifestyle they should be living. Y'all coming out for these guys when they get gunned down by these cops, that's like the most embarrassing thing ever for me as a black man. Come out for me before I get killed. Come out for me so I won't be in the spot where the old guys got gunned down at, hanging on fences and stuff. Come for me way before I go down that path. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all must forgot the first 48. Y'all forgot how we repeatedly saw how these guys run around in these streets. You see what I'm saying? I got nieces and nephews right now missing mothers and fathers. Not because a white man took their life, but because another black man took their life. The same type of black man who run around shooting at people and hang on fences when the police get behind them. They're the type of people who took my loved one life. And I know some of y'all done lost y'all loved one to black on black violence, if y'all want to call it that. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all get disturbed when we call it that. But that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no epidemic of white boys filling up these prisons. It ain't no epidemic of white boys filling up these graveyards. And it's like that for a reason. So when these black lives that we say matter, if they matter, why don't we take the same course of reform and the same course of action, you know what I'm saying, to make changes and to save black lives when black people kill other black people? Why the only time we call for reform and come out in all these numbers is when a white man kill a black person? You see what I'm saying? Or when a cop kill a black person. You see what I'm saying? When a black guy die, he might get a candlelight vigil. He might get a going home party. He might get a hashtag. He might get a t-shirt. But nobody's really calling for reform. Nobody ain't marching down here to these gangbangers headquarters and calling for reform. Are we afraid of our own people? When these gangbangers kill our sons, we don't, what we do? Just form a hashtag? If y'all want to reform and to try to stop these guys from losing their life, let's start raising them better. Let's raise a generation of guys who don't think this lifestyle is cool. Because when you get a man, he's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, he was a boy once upon a time. And he probably was a boy who had a father that didn't want him. He probably was a boy who had a mother who didn't know what to do with him. We got to start taking some accountability for ourselves. And we producing these kids. I know y'all say y'all got violence interrupters, violent interveners. Y'all got all these organizations that's trying to help somebody. But no, we can't help these boys one day become 15, 16, 17-year-old gangbangers. We need to help them boys starting with the parents. You see what I'm saying? The parents' mind got to get right. And then they can raise some kids that are not on that type of level. Till then, we're going to be going in circles, man. We can't never break the cycle if we won't address the root of the problem. We're not addressing the root, marching out here telling these white folks something. The only thing they're going to get us marching out here telling these white folks is probably going to get the parents of the person who died a check, and that's it. Look how many people died. Look how many people done died every day. You got 944 people in Chicago that's done been shot this year. You got 166 of those people done died. Only 4 of those people died at the hands of police. Come on, I'm not seeing all these marches and all this call for reform when you got 144 people done died at the hands of other black people. I'm sorry. You got 162 people done died at the hands of other black people and 4 who died at the hands of cops. But when a cop kills somebody, it's embarrassing. It looked like a check, man. That's all it looks like, a check. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to start in these homes. Y'all need to start raising these boys where they ain't getting out here joining these gangs where we need somebody to fund a ceasefire. We don't need that. We need to raise these boys better. In closing, I'm going to leave y'all with this. It don't make no sense to make a fuss about the mothers who got sons that are dead and gone. We need to make a fuss about the mothers who got sons that are still here with us. And mothers, y'all need to understand that when y'all cut them guys off and he become your ex, don't X him out your children's life. Guys, when y'all leave these women, y'all need to remain in them children's life. And when y'all get with a man and he taking care of them kids or the girl that he left, don't shame him into stop doing that. Guys, we gotta start being godfathers once again. I don't care if it's your niece, your nephew, the girl up the street. If you know a single woman who got a child and ain't no man in that child life, you need to step up to the plate, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We need to stop being ashamed. Listen, a lot of these men, women, when they come into y'all life and they don't know how to be a father, be patient with them. They don't know how to be a father because they never had a father. And they father didn't know how to be a father because they never had a father. We got to break this cycle. You see what I'm saying? We got to stop being ashamed to do that.
It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come.